Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 16 of this Let's Play Crusader Kings II, March of the Vikings, where our objective is obviously to make it over to India. In the last episode, we successfully attacked and took Estonia, and we are still trying to work out precisely how we are going to keep hold of it. And one of the other things that I need to do is, when we succession, Estonia is going to go to Klaus rather than Valdemar. I'd kind of like that to be the other way round. So can I give Klaus the Olden? No, I can't. The other thing I need to do is actually strip out some of these guys so we take the territory for ourselves, because these are mostly Suamensko, so we should be able to do that. What was actually stopping us? Revoke title. Council now votes yes. Lack of power. I can still do it, he would just rise up and fight against us. What about you? Meanwhile, our fleet is over here, raising money. Yeah, let's finish raising the money so that we have the budget to get mercenaries and the like if we need to. And then we can actually go and worry about how to protect ourselves properly. That sounds like a good plan. Or not protect ourselves, to get the land that we need and deserve, obviously. Why do we have no one leading our armies? You should be in charge. And let's head over there. And then I guess we can go after Corsica. Captain Valdemar the Wise was captured in battle and is now my prisoner. Captain of the Varangian Guard? Really? Interesting. So the different mercenary orders and religious orders in this, mercenary companies and religious orders in this game actually have characters who are in charge of them. We've just captured the Captain of the Varangian Guard, which, as I explained before, is like the group of Vikings that were in the Byzantine Empire. So you might actually be worth a bit of money. Yeah, 145. Sweet. So do we just beat the Varangian Guard then? Find that unlikely. And if we look over here, mercenaries. There we go. Valdemar of the Varangian Guard. We could actually hire them. Oh no, we can't. Because currently the Byzantine Empire has them in Adrianopolis, which is that one. And they currently consist of 3,100 men, of which 2,449 are heavy infantry, so that's a pretty good army. The Victual Brothers, Peshen Company, Bulgarian Company. So at the lower end of the grouping you have the bands. So for example here the Kasim's Turkish band, and yes, of course, different characters can actually go off and found companies as well, which is clearly what's happened here, hence it's named after him. It's only got 73 men, so it's a particularly weak one. 29 horse archers and 44 light cavalry. But over time it will grow in strength, and it is currently hired out to Nitro, so Nitro is probably fighting, which is why they're underpowered. Currently, so you have bands, then you have companies, and then you have the individually named ones, like the Varangian Guard, and like the Victual Brothers, and then you also get eventually holy orders, which for us would be like the Yoms Vikings. I think that's only when we reform the religion there. Corsica. Have another party, of course I am. Have another game, we win again. Still looting. Could go and actually loot parts of India. Oh wow, Genoa is worth a lot of money. Let's go and loot that. That's madness. And another party. Really? No one's fighting against me here in Genoa? I find that surprising. Nice is worth a lot of money. Man, these places are so unguarded. Let's go for Pisa. The Pisa pizza. The Pisa pizza. Usurps the title of Chieftain Sarema. That's not good. Oh, pause. Because that means that this guy is... Oh no, he's just expanding into Ozil. I'm okay with that, actually. Because we still want to kick him out. And I think Ozil was my de jure territory. Could be wrong, though. Let's get back to my fleet. Okay, here comes their army. They've actually raised a fairly significant number. But we got away. Let's go Red Road. It's not worth enough money. Go for Amalfi. Go for Venice. Oh, it's worth 196. That's mental. Let's go for Venice. Let's just raid Venice. Bye. The price of decadence. The ruling dynasty of the Abbasid Empire has been overthrown by the zealous and hard-living tribesmen of the Abu Dalid dynasty. Former vassals may seize this opportunity to declare independence. So the Abbasids. Whoops. I'm used to playing with Wasad to move around the map rather than mouse keys. So Abdulids, which was the Abbasids, are now splitting apart. In fact, Africa... Oh, no, Africa was already independent. Umayyad's still very strong. So, of course, at one point, Spain was Muslim. Until the Reconquista. Which is why Granada starts as Islamic. Oh, you do actually have an army there of 250. I reckon I can probably beat that. Ruling party. As much. Cha-ching. Oh, we're full already. Sorry, Venice. Couldn't stick around and steal more. So all of these areas are probably worth a lot of money. Right, let's head home. And actually, this now being technically my land, should mean I can just dump off the cash over here. I do wish I could join in on this Swedish Revolution, this revolt, because it does look like they're beating the Swedes, and that would allow me to get my independence, which I would rather like. We have no loyalists, once again. New spy master. Elmar, Chief of Narva, is our best intrigue person, but there's no way I'm giving him the spy master role. I think it will need to be Voldemar, maybe Mordrina. I think I'll make Mordrina the spy master. It's nice that you can make women spy masters and the priestesses. Oh, childhood focus. Whoops. You've been going for an entire year. My bad. You should be a steward, I think. Yeah. Training grounds being built in just... Meanwhile, I've got land. Right, I can afford a temple. But apparently as you build these up, you get a smaller levy, because the number of troops you get is multiplied by the number of empty holdings. So I'm not going to do that. We've already got the massive large market city. I think we're going to get the wooden hill fort then. It does cost 100, but we're about to come in with another 400 and something. Here's the ships. Actually, no, I do want to do that because you had a recent loot influx. This. Cool. Let's send you home, and then we can raise a new army. However, I do want to reduce your strength. Which is the richest of your territories? Ozil, apparently. So there's no administration, so it'll be less powerful for a while yet. You do have 500. Oops. Revoke title. Lanmar. You'd say no. Council is saying no, which means I need to bribe the council. I should have sufficient money for that this time, though. So who at the moment likes me the least? Currently a steward. Don't know why you're not a loyalist. You have 100 relations with me. I'm going to buy a favour. Oh, I have to pay 200 now. Or I could request council support in exchange for a favour. Which could mean me giving him land. Which I don't particularly want to do. Or supporting a claim, which I'm okay with, because you have no claims. So we'll demand that. Now, revoke title. Lanamar. Council's still saying no. Oh, right, because he hasn't said yes yet. So now I should be able to revoke land. Lanmar. Council says yes. I say go. He revolts. I crush revolt. And hopefully I actually catch him and throw him in jail, because then I can strip him of even more territory. Just to kind of add salt to the wound. Let's have you ships. Have you all group up. Jump in the ships. Around Ozil. Oh, Ozil is apparently okay. He's not getting any troops from it because he's not the vassal thingy. Let's slow that down. Let's make sure we have commanders. We do, including our 16 combat strength guy. In fact, this count as a naval? Yes, it will. Let's have you drop in rebuttal. Hopefully we get there before he does. He doesn't. Let's go to North. When do you arrive? 9th of January. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to get there first. Boom. Let's kill him. No, no, wait. Let's get morale up first, and then we'll kill him. Is there anything I'm building just? I could build fully upgraded training grounds for maximum levies. Let's do that. Could still create the Duchy of Visby, but that would hand out even more titles, which I really don't want to do. It's getting 8 men from Ozil. Okay. Or is it Urzel? Probably is Urzel, actually, if it's the same pronunciation as Erland. Monsieur. Just need to wait a little bit longer for that tiny bit of morale, though we should be able to crush them, depending on their martial skill. Swedish revolt is expanding. Oh, I really wish I was able to declare independence right now. Don't make me just chase you everywhere. Good. Let's crush him. My army is way stronger. Got some free troops. Send the ships over and grab them. Stay here in siege. Sweden's just collapsing, and this would be the perfect opportunity for me to declare independence, because I would actually be a fairly strong power at this point. How big a garrison? 500, 300. You know what? If I split this army, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That unit and have you march over there as well. Then combined together, you two should actually be in a position to capture that territory. Because we now have sufficient troops there that we can overwhelm the garrison. except they've lost some troops, so it's not actually going to happen. Let's have you over there and you over here then. And we built the hill fort. Your Marshal, Klaus Viking, has come to you with a suggestion. My lord, it is my opinion that Mordred Viking would make an excellent military commander. I suggest we make use of his talents for the good of the realm. Mordred is a combat 10. Alright. I can agree to that. Is he my eldest son? No, Klaus is. And Klaus has in fact come of age. And should get married. Females. Not married. My culture. My religion. We'll see if we can get a martial person. Elfhilda? It's not too bad. We want traits. You are brawny, which is useful. You have several strong ones down there. Do we have any quicks? Girly looks like a pretty good choice, actually. So let's arrange a marriage between you and Klaus. Minus 300 for marrying a courtier, but I can swallow that. It's fine. Alright, so you're married. Did I really name my eldest Klaus and not Mordred? That was a mistake. Mordred also needs... Oh, because you were twins. You probably just displayed incorrectly. No, Mordred's way better. I want him to be my... should have got you married first. Same thing. Find characters. You have you, who's also a pretty good steward. Oh. That's your aunt. Never mind then. My dynasty are just too strong. Too old. What relation are you? Is of my dynasty. You know what? You could be married off as well. Matrilineally. You are... learning. Are you off to Hocker? Are you off to Hawker? Still need to get Mordred a wife after this. He even looks more like the original Mordred. He looks nothing like me. Proud, wrathful, lustful, just. Underhand, rogue. Shrewd, charitable, diligent. Yeah, you're way better. What are you suggesting? Married to a Tengri girl. Zealous, brave, wrath. She has terrible stats and everything else though. Could go for someone who's ambitious. Irina from Bohemia. Patient, just. Fortune builder. You know what? She's not too bad. She's a Saxon. Oh, you know what? Let's find characters not of my culture, but of my culture group. There we go. Where's that Saxon girl? Did she appear in here? Not for a long time. We could also arrange a betrothal rather than a marriage, if someone has particularly good stats already. I'm totally playing the power player here at the moment, but you know, you got to be careful with genetics. No, we don't want Dull. Yeah, that's Modrena, never mind. Where's the Saxon gone? Kind of like the look of you. I'll gain 14. Marrying the relative of a king. the King of Bohemia, which will give me a non-aggression pact, I think. So we'll marry you off to her. Good. So you should both now be married. Marvellous. And I do actually want him. Oh, that's... hang on. Klaus is getting just in Estonia because... oh, Valdemar is my current heir. Who has people just completely wrongly named. Through no fault of my own, I think. So, laws, nominate. I actually want Mordred. Why do I only get one vote? Gavelkind, it's not an election, is it? Titles the ruler divided among his children. Oh, it's yeah, it is elective Gavelkind. Titles of the ruler are divided among his children, the primary heir, who is elected from the members of the ruling dynasty. So how do I get other people to follow me there? Valdemar gets a vote, so I wouldn't beat that, but Pilo and Vino. I can imprison you? I'll think about that a bit more later. You actually landed on Gotland. We don't have enough troops to actually take it, so kind of irrelevant. Dear Jarl Mordred III, I'm a bit concerned about this war you currently struggle with, and therefore I decided to send you a small gift. Nothing much, just so you can hire some more soldiers. Valdemar gives me 2 gold. Thank you. I'll add it to my 952 gold that I already had. Siege is almost done. Hopefully I can just go and crush these guys before they actually do any damage. I'm going to go and take these before they take Just. Should be able to beat it even though we were lower morale. Boom. And then we'll boat. Continue in here. So they've left already. Where we capture that, which gives me 100% war score, which then allows me to offer peace, enforce demands. Boom. And he is in jail. Which means I think I can strip him of more titles. Since he is a traitor, your vassals will not object. But you can only do that once. So Lanmar is now my territory. I could do that again for a -15 relations penalty with my other vassals. My vassals already hate me, so it's no real loss. Mordred Viking absolutely loves me, and he's the only one I really care about because he's the only one with any actual power. So yeah, I think I am going to just strip him of his territory. Dorpat. Oh, we have a truce with him now. Except of course it's not going to tell me how... oh, now you're telling me the truce time. 2nd of June, 42, so it's 10 years. Alright, fair enough. Let's put you in raiding. Let's put you in raiding. Let's have you that ship. And then let's go raiding, because that's what we do. Let's build landmark up a bit. Let's build Market Town. And Just is still being built. Alright, cool. Oh, Gotland's not building anything. Reinforced hill fort sounds pretty good to me. Build up the defences there. Alright, good. And it looks like Sweden is slowly beating them. Oh man, below zero have expanded. That is unfortunate. Are we the ruler of Sealand yet? Yes. Oh no, you're not. Could have sworn you were matrilineally married to the Vikings. You were, so why are your heirs not Vikings? They are. But your heir isn't your son. Why not? Probably because he's not been voted. Well, that's irritating. I thought I was really well positioned to take over Sealand with the Vikings. Under Klaus. Gregarious is a nice trait. Diplomacy and vassal opinion. And opinions, just generally. Crushed a major revolt. Has a... Oh, revoked vassal titles only actually lasts for 3 years. While the crushed a major revolt lasts for 10. Interesting. So that -15 is only for a short time. On death, I might lose Dorplat. To Livonia. So I definitely need to strip him of his titles before he dies. So if I banished him... All the vassals, yeah, but I wouldn't get the territory. No, we're going to leave him in prison, because we still want to strip him of his other titles. And I still need to think about how on earth to go after below zero, but now that they've expanded up here, that's kind of annoying. I'm going to have to wait until that tries and splits away. In the meantime, we can just go raiding. The other thing which I am somewhat concerned about is we do still need to reform the Germanic faith. And to do that, we must have at least 50 moral authority. Which is going to be challenging. We still need to take Tholen and Zeeland. Is that right? Oh, you need at least 750 piety as well. I mean, that's not something that I personally will probably do. That's more something like Svitjod would do. If Svitjod actually had a united leader, and not sucky Ragnar Lodbrok, who's just clinging on somehow to power. My prisoner, Count of Dorplat, is complaining about his dark cell in the dungeon, asking for more suitable accommodations. I do actually want him to survive, so I'm not going to put him on the oubliette. I could release him and then he owes me a favour. Can I use that favour to get you to give up one of your titles to me? I doubt it. I'll be merciful. I'll put you under house arrest, but you're still staying arrested. The Manichaean faith triumphant. The adherents of the Zoroastrian faith has steadily dwindled to the point where Manichaean believers are the majority. This new state of affairs has reduced the Zoroastrian faith to a de facto heresy. All former Zoroastrian holy orders are now Manichaean. Okay, I guess. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do let me know in the comment section below. For example, I know I've not been doing much with intrigue, despite intrigue being definitely this character's forte. If you have any tips or advice on how to go about doing that, do let me know in the comments. Though I guess I could just be plotting, but I can plot to revoke. Why can't I do this right now? I've met the requirements. Probably because we have a truce. I could even plot to become the Viceroy of Svitjod. Oh, is it because... No, we don't have non-aggression. But there are likely other people who also want to become the ruler of Svitjod. We could plot to kill him. In fact, weren't we involved in a plot to kill him? You want to revoke the title of my cousin? Anyway, so yes, if you have any ideas on how exactly to go about doing more of the intriguey stuff, do let me know in the comments. And if you haven't done so yet, please do also consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.